Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Time with Rella podcast. Now, for this episode, George and I will be introducing you to our walking book club. Now, this is our thing where we talk about books we read and share different perspective and knowledge. And we're introducing you to it. So stay tuned, listen, and I hope this inspires you to ask deeper questions. Hello, friends. This is our first Walking Book Club episode, which we will be introducing you to the craziest shit we talk about, the things we read and we discuss. Yeah.
Tell me you don't want to hear. I'm sure. I'm definitely sure. I'm definitely sure there are some that you don't want to hear.
Like which ones?
When we say something is crazy and still with wise, how can it be crazy wise?
How can we be crazy and
At
wise?
the same time.
But anyway, so what do we
And
start
then when we
with?
say you are a warrior, how can you be peaceful? You see, but we have read Peaceful Warrior.
And crazy wisdom.
And crazy wisdom. so you see that contradiction.
Yes.
And then if someone says that he has some supple reasons why he's not giving a fuck.
Oh, you read it?
I didn't read it.
Okay,
You
I read it.
Yes.
The
Yes.
subtle art of not giving a fuck.
Yes. So
I know you know that some people have like pushback on that book just for the title.
All right.
I'm like, read it first.
So
Why I like him is because of he's okay with using swear words, fuck,
Okay,
bullshit.
yeah.
I like
So
his
that is
book.
why some people will leave. So,
Well, I think some people think he's telling you not to give a fuck about
very
it.
good. And so there's another one called The Secret.
Oh yeah,
I
love
think it
attraction.
will shape a lot of plenty
Yes.
things about law of
The
attraction,
secrets, law of
mindset,
attraction,
and things like that.
conversations with God.
And then there is conversations with God. You see, we have had conversations with some dude had a conversation
with God, and we read it.
Yeah, we read it. Right. So some dude asked God questions and God answered him.
Well,
Yeah, and he recorded the answers.
yeah, and wrote it in a
And
book.
wrote it in a book. You can find it. It's called Conversations with God.
So-
There are 3 parts, right?
Yeah, I read
This
book
is
1.
super.
It's only book 1 I've read.
I've read it 3.
Really?
Yeah.
I know the other one he talks about war.
Yes,
I'm-
like
I'm-
global issues.
This
is awesome.
I need to read it.
It's wonderful.
Do you know that I didn't finish Crazy Wisdom?
Oh, okay.
I need to
No,
finish
you
it.
can't finish Crazy Wisdom and leave it. You really go back and come and
Seriously.
there are always things you want to go back to.
I didn't understand hopelessness.
Okay.
Was it hopelessness?
And fearlessness.
No, I understood fearlessness, but it was hopelessness I didn't fully understand.
Okay.
Until I read the subtle art, his second book,
Okay.
Everything is Fault.
Okay.
That's when I fully understood
Okay.
hopelessness.
Okay.
Because he broke it down. Like, but I'm going to, I have to go back. I really want to finish Crazy. I recommended a book to somebody.
Oh, okay.
Because when I read it,
Sure.
I was like, hey.
Yeah. It's open to your brain now.
I think
like
that
that's a whole big surgery on your brain.
We underestimate the power of reading.
Yeah.
Reason why I'm too excited about reading is it challenges you, yeah. You see, A New Earth by Catholic.
A
That
new
book,
earth. A new earth.
A New Earth.
Yeah.
That book gutted me.
Yeah.
You know when they show you your ego, you see this is ego,
Yeah.
this is entitlement.
Yeah.
I think the thing is,
Your whole self peels away.
and then the thing is when they mention self-help books, people hate it too much. I think because people have expectations that you think reading a book is going to change your life.
Or after
It
reading
will.
Yeah.
It will. But then
it does. It does.
yes, but then
does.
you still have to do the work. That's the whole point. You read it, you practice, you do the work.
Yeah.
If you read it thinking that magic is going to fall from heaven,
Very good. So books are not pills.
exactly.
Right? Pills you pop it.
It's
you don't have
like
to do any work.
this guy says Jim Quick. He says that knowledge is not power; it is potential power.
Yeah, the practice of knowledge that the power of knowledge lies in its practice.
Exactly.
See, so we read all these books. We don't practice everything, but now and then you see
Situations in life.
situations. Life provides you with situations where you have to apply some of these
that you've learned
nonsense. Some of these nonsense you read about in books.
But to me, I think my top favorite will be A New Earth for a reason. I like
to read that.
See, everything, all the books you've read, I love them. But you know why I like A New Earth? It showed me a lot of entitlement that we have as human beings. He is the one that, till today, when people say your parents don't owe you anything, people get upset. They owe me this. They brought me into this world. This and that. But that book has made me as a person appreciate my parents more. Do you know why? Because if they decided that, I'm not going to do anything for you, if you like,
they would do anything.
This guy,
and God
nothing will happen.
Satan will beat them.
Exactly.
Nothing will happen to them.
That's so. Even now, when they call me or they even give me money, I'm their child, yeah. But I don't even look at it that way. I kind of like appreciate it more than normal. Than I have known.
Used to be.
Yeah, you see like a lot of gratitude in it.
Exactly. You see, you
and that recognizing that entitlement doesn't mean I know people like they say that people use it as an excuse to be assholes. No, people are assholes. Without that excuse, they are naturally assholes. They just use that as a way to and as an excuse to be an asshole. If you are saying that your parents don't owe you anything, it's a reason why you shouldn't care for your parents, then you're not serious.
It's nonsense.
It's nonsense. As in, I see it as like.
In fact, the breast milk. The breast milk. You don't own.
Exactly.
You don't own the breast milk.
You don't.
Jeez.
If they didn't give you, nothing will happen.
Yeah. You don't own the breast milk.
It makes you see that. It makes you appreciate that people see opportunities and take it.
Right.
Do you get? That's what like the New Earth showed me when it comes to it was about a lot of things, but when it came to that parent side, it made me see that I don't owe them anything too.
No, they don't owe you anything.
I take the opportunity.
Yes.
Do you get? I'm choosing.
Yeah.
So that it's not. I hate that we've been taught to look at some things that we are indebted to people. People don't do things unless they are indebted to somebody. You owe me this.
Or they are doing it so they can get
they can get something.
Yeah.
But that book showed me a different side that you know what, you are always choosing. And me doing anything for my parents is not because I feel I owe them anything. No, I've removed that. It's a privilege. Exactly. It's an opportunity for you to be there for people you like. So I'm not even saying love.
You're a human being.
I'm not even saying love. Like for people you like.
Yeah.
Even your friends.
Or even give back.
Look. Even people that are your friends, they don't owe you anything to be there for you. They do not owe you anything. But you see people that take the opportunity, the privilege to be there for you. They know they don't owe you anything more. If they know those of you, nothing will happen. But the fact that they are choosing to do it, that shows a lot of gratitude.
Basically. So I think when you that's why it's good talking about some of the
there's something I want to say.
Some of the things that we are getting from.
There's something I want to say that is a bit controversial. That's fine. I said this to a friend one time that from what I'm seeing, a lot of people don't like their mothers. They don't love their mothers. Do you know why? When I hear people speak about their mothers, my mother sacrificed this for me, she did so much for me, blah blah blah. It just makes me look that, so if she didn't sacrifice for you, you won't love her. Like, because see, they don't when you speak of something in a gratitude way, and no in that obsessive expectation way. Those are two different things. My mom did this, my mom did that. She's your mom. I'm even saying that. Who do you think she was going to do it for? And regardless of her doing it, even if she didn't do it, can't you just love her like that? Not in like an obsessive way, but like I'm grateful that my mom can do this for me. Do you get? But then you see people go on to seek that obsessive servitude. And to me, yeah, I connected back to people feeling unworthy of things. Do you get me? When I mean unworthy, it's like they use that as a validation that they are something. Do you get? If my mom didn't sacrifice for me, or the way I look at it, because the way some people talk about it is like, this my own mother do things for me. I appreciate her. Like this is why, like, apart from everything she's done, just because she's my mom, that's why I appreciate her. You don't see this obsessive. My mother did this. My mother did that.
You know, like
She said, take all that
away and see what
exactly.
you really, because
To me, like, I find it very weird.
That opportunity you have, okay, to come out of her pussy, right? and to breathe, you know, and to grow up and think as a human being, okay? It's a lot more to be gratitude for, even if you don't know your mother.
Exactly.
You know, even if your mother threw you away and someone else
I also have another question. What if they are not grateful for their life enough to feel that?
That is it. That is where you have to start from. You know, if you are not grateful for your life.
I mean, they don't. I'm saying even they don't even appreciate their life.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like I mean, whatever comes from a sack is what's in it.
Exactly.
See, if you don't have gratitude, you can't give gratitude.
Exactly.
Right. Then how do you get gratitude?
You don't feel worthy.
You have to feel worthy and grateful for what you have, because some people can breathe. Some people can breathe.
Yes.
Like,
we are not entitled to breathing.
If you see, if you are sick, when you get sick, you forget how feeling good feels like. You know, if you forget how feeling good.
Not even like when you've not been sick for a while, you forget that how shitty it feels when you are sick.
Yeah.
Do you get? Yeah. But you feel so very entitled.
You know that you are not feeling. But you can be fucking sick.
Very sick.
And you are not. You see, so the fact that you don't have coins in your pocket, yes, that's also sickening. Okay, but geez,
one thing that
really,
the fact that you mentioned this coins thing that I noticed, I hope that men in general, I'm saying men because I noticed that this is a thing that they have adopted. This is conditioning basically. That if they don't have money in their pocket, they hate themselves. I'm saying it.
Right.
Because they treat themselves like they hate themselves. And we see it. They feel that because they don't have money, they are not worthy of things, of even being liked. So they don't even like themselves.
Right.
I hope that people are able to shake out of all that nonsense. Because money doesn't belong to you. It's going to become like this in and out.
Yeah,
so that means each time you enter, you like yourself.
Yeah,
each time you leave, you hate yourself. That is suffering.
Yeah, that is suffering.
That is suffering.
If you can be unchanged by and if you can be unchanged by good events or bad events, then
good in quotes,
good and bad in quotes, you know, you can be unaffected by them, then you have achieved Buddhahood. Or the highest state of Buddha, like the highest state of being.
Crazy wisdom is what showed me how very judgmental we are as human beings, whereby every single thing that happens in our life is conditioning. This is what we've been taught.
It's either good or bad.
When things are going well, praise Jesus.
Yeah.
When something happens different, the devil, your relationship will after you.
Yeah.
That's very just like, and then there will come a time that Thank God it didn't work.
Exactly.
So this is what I call roller coaster living.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
we are judging everything.
Sure.
You don't even know.
I think there is this parable. There is this one of those stories, Zen stories, where there was this. I think it's in one of the books where there was this.
The man and his son.
The man and his son.
Yes.
The man and his son. Yes.
First, it was his farmland.
It was his farmland that got burnt.
Bloomed. No,
Okay.
that bloomed.
Okay.
Everybody came on. Oh, your farmland is bloomed.
Yeah, you are lucky.
And you are lucky.
That.
And the man maintained.
And you were like,
okay.
All right.
Like nothing. People kept
If you
looking at
think
him like
so.
he was. If you think so.
Yeah.
And then his son died. People came. It's sad though.
Yeah. No, his son had an accident.
Yeah, his son had an accident.
Yes.
It was the farmland that got burnt or something.
Yes, but the son had an accident. And then the people came to him. Oh, it's sad though. Your son. And I said, okay. All right. And then the next day, they heard that the chief or the country they were in were actually recruiting men for war.
And then his son didn't
go because he was injured. Oh,
yeah,
your son didn't go, and it was like, whatever it is, whatever you think it is, it is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is.
You really do not know what it actually is until you judge what it is.
I think that
you see
all these teachings here. Let me ask you a question. Why all these books you are reading? What makes it necessary? All these books that we read.
See, when they are necessary for my journey, right?
Okay.
And I think it is divine to meet books, okay, and to meet books that really invite you to pick them and read, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's more of what is necessary, okay, is to be open. Okay, I think that's what's necessary, is to be open for learning, okay, and have a desire to be wise, not clever, but
not the wisest.
Yeah,
compared to others.
Yes, not wiser than somebody.
Yes,
but you want to find out more. Maybe you want to know. Just put up a knowing attitude of learning, on learning.
How do you expect
and relearning
that things they know it all to learn?
How can a cup which is full be filled again? Like, so if you know already, then you can't learn until you empty your cup and say, I don't know anything.
For me, I think the necessary is to reduce suffering.
How do you do that? How do you reduce suffering? See, Jesus Christ has entered right now. No, the Buddha has entered right now. Yes. The Buddha is the one who brought about reducing suffering, right? Yeah.
So I think suffering is thinking that life is trying to punish you. Or you think you need to do things to be repaid by life.
Let's stay with the first one.
Which one? Suffering.
Like life is.
Yes. First, I think that is my number one thing. Because you know why?
That's suffering.
When I listen to people, I talk to a lot of people actually. I don't know. People I enjoy it. You hear people say, why is this happening to me? It's like God is trying to punish me. Why? Because that's what we've been taught.
Yes.
That's the suffering that I ended for myself.
Yes.
That particular suffering.
Yes.
I told you, like we said in the beginning of this podcast, when your life is taking another turn, devil is trying to do things.
Yeah.
You have sinned.
Yes.
So this is your penance. I see people tweet it.
Exactly.
I see the other day someone tweeted it that she feels like all the whole sin she has committed, that everything she's going through now, she deserves it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you think you deserve suffering?
Then wait for more, baby. Wait for more.
You're going to get more.
It's coming. You need it. You deserve it.
But that feeling that we've created, that we deserve bad things or good things happening to us, is suffering.
That is suffering. I mean, you see,
And that's what
from
like these
childhood,
books shook
yes,
me out of.
right. You see, the Bible won't shake you out of this.
Mhm.
You know, I tell you,
It's not just about the Bible.
it's
The people
a
telling you,
religious book. Look,
the people telling you their interpretation of the Bible
yeah,
cannot shake you out of it.
yeah. I think a pastor or going to church alone cannot shake
Someone
you.
that doesn't allow you to ask
Because
questions.
look, there are times in my childhood when I was struggling between saying, I don't think God is what the fuck they think they say he or she is, right? And then I'm like, are you not again going against God? Are you not foolish as God says?
Shut up.
The judgment day, how is going
The
to be?
fool says there is no God.
The fool says there is no God. You feel
Don't
foolish.
question the
Don't
word
question.
of the Lord.
You see, and there was that conflict, so much so that I had to say, God, you right now I have put in this light off. I am in this room alone. Okay. I am sincerely saying, God, if you really want me to believe you are there, then I won't tell anybody. You just show up.
Me.
Just show up. I won't tell anybody. Just show up. Just do something. Move something. Just do something to show me. Or I am not believing it. I give you 1 week. After that, I'm done. Yes.
Do you know what drives me further? Is that it's fear they used to push people into belief. And I have never seen, like now that I'm grown, I've never seen an instance where fear used as a motivation is a good thing. Good thing per se, like it's even a healthy thing for you. In marketing, when someone is trying to sell you something, scare you, it's never a good thing. If they're trying to sell you to sign a business deal, it's never, there's something fishy. There's something going on. Do you get? If they are trying to scare you into going into a relationship with them, they are up to something. Do you get? Fear has never been a good motivation for something. People use fear and then they package it with love. That's a lie.
What if the doctor is telling you you're going to die?
Okay.
Well, in 6 years, no, in 6 months you're dying.
I'm dying.
Yeah. But yeah. But you see, as you're saying, if you don't buy this, this will happen. In fact, if you don't buy it now, tomorrow it will not be the same price. Well, if you don't buy it now, that is the only thing left. So you lose. You get so yeah. What you're saying is correct. We are sold our fears. We are sold.
You will
on
burn in hell.
Yeah, you burn in hell if you
You
don't
tell
go.
a child.
In fact, some
You
people.
tell a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old child, you burn in hell. What do you think they'll do?
Well, some people get headache and stressed and are agitated when they are not able to go to church on Sunday.
Guilt.
Yeah, so much guilt.
Go to
But
the-
how about God doing things so you can come to church without suffering the way you are suffering? So you see, reading books actually, like open a whole new world to you. Okay, you see, reading one book can lead you on a path of no return. Okay,
That's true.
into a particular rabbit hole, and you keep going, and you'll be happy you did. In fact, you'll be happy you did, because one book will lead you to the other. One book will lead you to the next. One book will lead you to the next. And oh my God.
For me, I think it was a law of
Jeez.
attraction after crazy wisdom for reducing suffering, like I said.
Yes.
Law of attraction. I think that if I'm looking at it now, yeah, I think that we don't understand how much power we
We are
have.
not taught.
We are
We are not
not
taught.
how
We are
much
blinded from how much power we have.
recognizing
Recognizing the power.
our power. Do you get? So me learning about, it was you that mentioned, you were the one that mentioned law of attraction to me. You didn't say anything.
Right.
You just mentioned it, and I searched for it on YouTube. That's when I found the secret. You mentioned the secret.
Yeah.
That's when I found the whole story. I watched the interview. That's even before you gave me the movies.
Right.
And learning that I was creating my reality and my suffering.
Yeah.
That shook me. Like, what the fuck am I doing? That's the question. Do you get? At that point, there was a woman that shared her story. Like, she was part of the Secrets documentary and all. And I started checking myself and all the, cause me negativity. Oh God, you know what they call the pessimist? That was me. I'm not an unrealistic optimist now. I'm more of not trying to judge anything.
Yeah.
But I would rather bless my journey than curse it. If you get me.
Right.
I would rather think I'm going to have a beautiful day with no expectations.
So in other words,
than say, oh, today is going to be a bad
right.
day.
So although because you see bad things, right?
Yes.
So what she's actually saying is this, that it is good that you choose your reaction to, you choose the way you
see
react
things.
to things, the way you see things. You should choose your own way of seeing questioning things, but seeing things. Because when someone tells you are stupid, what is the motive
The
of the
only
person?
reason why you would be upset about somebody saying, if I told you you are stupid in my language, you don't understand
No,
it.
you will not even pay attention.
Do you get?
Say it one more
But
time.
if you are saying something that I have sort of been feeling insecure about, that's going to upset me.
Yes, you see, but you have a choice to whether feel upset or not. In fact, if I am your boss and I said something that normally should upset you, you will try not to feel upset.
Exactly. I don't want to get fired.
Exactly. Right. so you see, when that happens, there is a way. Either you are actually going to feel the negative emotion, okay, and not really show it. Okay. If you don't show it, then it means it's pent up. It's showing. It's waiting to show up somewhere.
True.
So you have to create an avenue to bring it out. Okay. And it's not about going home and shouting on your spouse.
No.
It's not about shouting on your friends and like shouting back on someone. Okay. It can be listening to music.
True.
It can be calming yourself. It can be saying, okay, he's or something. You have to find a better way of relating to it than to let it make you make negative decisions in your relationship, in your relating with people, and perhaps even in your decision making. You see, so reading books give you, like it, especially The Secret. It gives a lot of examples of life situations where people used their minds to control their situations.
Well, I use my mind to manifest this place. Thank you.
Man, I'm testimony.
Yes. I live in heaven, by the way.
Right. So. But what if
when I was looking for this place, I had found somewhere else. Do you know? I found somewhere else with the same nice view. One thing I said I wanted was space, all this space, and a nice view.
Right.
First one I got, I was so heartbroken that someone had paid the day before I got there.
Great.
Do you get? But I just, when you already learn not to worry, and then you've already put what your intention is there already. And then when I found this, I was a bit distant because it requested I paid 2 years. But I'm glad that I did. Do you get? So it's like you already asked for, you already know what you want.
Yes, and even while you are in it, there are some deja vu moments, or like there are some small snippets of moments that you feel, oh, but it's like was like, I thought of this.
Yes.
It was like, yeah, I thought of this moment in this kind of space. Oh, but
Yeah.
that's your dream come true.
True.
Things happen. It's like, but
Sometimes
I thought of this before. I thought this will happen. Yeah, but that's your dream.
Sometimes some people's dreams come true and they don't recognize it. That's when they are suffering and complaining. A friend wanted something years ago and she has it now, but she's not happy. It reminds me of Peaceful Warrior, where he said, that's the predicament of humanity.
Yeah.
You don't get what you want, you suffer. You get what you want, you still suffer.
But you won't be long for long.
Because you think that until you get that goal, I will be happy.
Yeah.
You are not learning how to ride the waves.
Yeah.
How to swim to walk your path.
Enjoy every moment.
Now, not waiting till the end, which is like your goal. Like when people say, for example, so we don't confuse people. For example, when people say, I'll be happy when I get this amount of money, when I get this job, I'll be happy when I get kids, or when I get married, or when I'm in a relationship, I'll be happy.
When we get married, when I have a car.
When I have a car, I'll be happy.
When I get a house.
Missing the whole point of life.
Like missing the whole point of being.
Yes.
Like being. Because I went to Quebec lately and you find out so many houses. And those who are living in it are relatives. Like they are relatives, huge houses. And those who are living in it are not the man's real children. They are family members' children. Because the children also have now traveled. They are building their own houses at other places. But think about it. Think about it as these people were building their houses. Why they wanted to build that house? Like, I have to do for the children, they have a place to be. And then when they have to be in that place, they are not there.
That's true.
Instead
of enjoying the moment,
exactly,
you are focused on the future.
The future. You get
that you are not even sure.
You are not sure of. You see, but the future comes and you realize there is more to it than that. And in fact,
it doesn't come how you want.
No. And then there is one thing that we have to be aware of. It says that be careful what you pray for. It just might come true. Okay? Be careful what you pray for. It just might come true.
This thing you are saying here, the Sadhguru guy.
Right.
He said like I don't know whether that's calling me a monk or something, but he's not a monk. But he says that when people come to meet him, he blesses them. May your dreams not come true. And they're like, why? The guy said, why would I want to pray for your dreams to come true? Maybe what you're dreaming for is not what you need.
That's not what you need. You see, so we sometimes we also don't know all the things that surround our goals achieved.
True.
So you want to be rich, but look, how many rich people really have time to enjoy them?
When I tweet money doesn't buy happiness, people get triggered.
I think they should define.
Be happy now. That is the point.
You get the money.
People get money and still want to jump off a bridge.
With their money.
Not
with them.
with their money. With their money in their house.
Yeah.
They still want to jump off a bridge. Do you get? It is because I think we are so conditioned that we are taught that. Let me even say it here that we are so conditioned that we are taught to want things. Do you get? Recently, I have been doing a lot of reflection whereby you see most of these things when we talk about let's use relationships for example, or marriage. People want diamond rings, they want white this and that, they want expensive dates. But I'm not saying these are bad things, no, hell no. But have we ever really sat down to think, where do all these ideas come from? Do you get? These are not like everyday love thing you see. For me, if you are getting me a diamond ring, you're wasting your time. I don't even like it. Do you get like it's and then when you say things like this, people are like, oh, you're trying to be
A miser
no.
or to be simpleton.
Yes, or you're trying to form you are different.
Or you are
No,
being on,
even there was
you are being too leftist.
yes, there was an argument, not an argument. Someone said they wanted a smaller wedding, and people were upset. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, where do all these things come from? We've been sold ideas from our child. All those novels you are reading, romantic movies you are watching. Where do you think all your ideas for your romantic things come from? Most of it you don't like. Do you get? A lot of people don't like attention normally, but they like the idea of a grand proposal. It's crazy. Do you get? Like we haven't really connected to what is more authentic to us.
I think our value system is flawed.
Yes. So that where all this see you are funding people. Do you get all of a sudden diamond becomes the most precious stone? That's not the only stone. Which people are you funding? Do you get who is making you who is using their marketing strategy to tap into your ideas
Yeah, I
in
mean,
your
if we
head?
stop making weddings and in fact going to church, look at where the seamstress will be, the tailors and the
Exactly.
seamstresses, and we stop doing those parties and things like that. You know, the fashion business will go bankrupt. So we have to keep them and do them on Father's days, Brothers'
For me,
days,
like
Cousins'
I
days.
think that we need to reconnect towards authentic. Maybe grand weddings are good for you. You love the diamond, you love expensive dates, but it's not that these things are bad, yeah. But I even listened to someone's story that he thought that was the norm. He missed the point that the person he's proposing to doesn't even like diamond. She liked ruby. Do you get? Her ideal proposal would have been in front of her family with people she appreciates, likes. Do you get? And that is, I feel like if we are going to connect back to ourselves as human beings, it has to be through love. And I'm not even talking about romantic love. I'm talking about love of self, whereby you are stripping all those nonsense identities or attachments, even the so-called amount to your bank account, to deeply understand who am I, what makes me feel appreciated as a person. I feel like if we are going to do
Money
that,
makes me feel appreciated as a person.
and then when money is gone, what's going to happen? What happens?
That you see, so as priorities matters a lot. Okay.
Values.
Values, yeah, values and morality or whatever you call it.
Priorities.
But our priorities counts a lot because you can't describe a color you have never seen.
True.
You get what I mean? And if the guy or the person is conditioned that this is the way life is supposed to be enjoyed, and he's had examples of how life is supposed to be enjoyed, that is his yardstick of what enjoyment is.
That's true.
Okay, the other ways of enjoying life where he has to, there is this peace and serenity in being alone.
I think we've been
And
sold the
some
idea that
people,
being alone it means it's sad.
you see, so where you are, your understanding, the kind of water you drank from childhood, all that determines what you value
True.
to be good, bad, happy, sad,
But that doesn't
well.
mean it can't change.
It can change because if you are evaluating, like you're saying, certain things are constantly causing you to try to reevaluate your thinking. Even with us, that thing that we are more aware, we still get
Every day we are learning.
day. Yes, every day the universe
We are
tells
questioning.
you, hey, there's
Yes.
still more to be learned.
Even till now, when I think I believe something, my subconscious is asking me, why do I believe
You
this?
see, so there are no goals, okay? There are journeys. So immediately you find
There's
that
no final destination.
no, and immediately you say, this is happiness. Just know that is what it is not.
Exactly.
Okay, and start finding something
When
that
you
is not that which you call happiness, which still can bring some form
which
of
is
happiness.
the same thing as Socrates was trying to teach Dan when he kept saying, I'm doing this for the gold. He
Right.
needed to win his title.
Exactly.
And then when he took him on that journey that
Yeah.
they found a rock,
Sure.
he fully understood that it is the journey that is the goal.
That really matters.
I say that because there's another quote that somebody said that sometimes we are not who we need to be for what we want. And that journey is supposed to build your character, your resilience, your values, your priorities to get to that so called goal that you want.
Right.
And then if you are not paying attention to that journey, you miss the whole point. And then there's no final you keep that endless search for happiness.
You will get, if you don't learn the steps you are saying, you will get to the point, okay, without really being satisfied.
Yes.
Okay. And so while you are at that point, you are looking for that satisfaction.
You see that happiness hormone that they talk about. Ryan Holiday said something about people think, I think it's the one, people think that it's the goal, the end that gives you that hormone, but that's not it. That's why you get there, you are not satisfied because you don't even feel happy. It is the journey that builds that. You keep getting, you see, like we are trying to lose weight, yeah, and then the exercise, the eating is everything that gives you that happiness,
Yeah.
that leads you to where you are trying to go to. But if you keep focusing on the end, you miss it.
Sure. So perhaps when you get back to your negative ways, it's difficult to find way back to where you are. Or yeah, you be difficult to find how you got to where you were.
True.
That you lost it. So
Like
the
sleeping
journey
through life.
Yeah, the journey is really, really the goal. But until you realize that, you'll still be chasing goals. You'll still be chasing goals. But it is why is the rich still searching for money? Really? It's not the money. Okay.
It's the thrill of it.
It is the thrill of making it. It's not how much he has. It is the thrill of making.
Exactly.
It is the process of making.
That's
that
what
feels
makes
good.
them happy.
So if he's not doing that, he's not feeling happy.
Yeah.
It's not that if he's not having a house full of money, or if his money is reducing, he's not happy. No. It is if he's not making money.
I think
he's not
I
making
think
happy.
it's that thrill of achieving.
That is it.
Yeah.
That is it. And so I think that books are a way to educate yourself.
To wake yourself up.
An
Because
education that
school
cannot
is
give.
for teaching you how to memorize and for whatever, reproduce what has been produced. And then you owe yourself your own learning. People say
Practically.
that we are compassionate to illiteracy, but we can't tolerate ignorance. Why? And I understand that fully. People use ignorance, and ignorance is not knowing. You get, it is a level of arrogance, of knowing, of thinking you know everything, yeah, and trying to just, and using that as a reason to commit terrible things in the world. And that's why I think it was who, whether it was Maya Angelou or Oprah that said that. And it is in reference to even all these social issues that are going on, basically. If you want to wake up from like your sleep or social conditioning from small, because they say that as kids we copy from our environment, people around us. I think that's everything is fucked is Mark Mason's second book. And I think people should read it because he clearly explains that we go from children to adolescents. But a lot of us don't drop. We become adults with adolescent thinking. Because it's in that teenage years that you learn that, oh, if I do this, My teachers will say I'm a good kid. If I do this, my parents will be happy. They will validate me. People don't drop that behavior, even in their 40s. They still grow up still seeking external validation. They are not enough, basically.
Because
Even not just behavior, even for money. Do you get? They think that if they make more money, they will be respected. It's not, a lot of people do things to.
No, but you see, in their environment, they see people with more money
That's
being given
being
respect,
respected. Yeah.
Yeah, so it validates it validates that it's not even the valid. You don't even yeah, it somehow validates because it's
That there
constantly
are
there.
something.
It's constantly there.
Exactly.
Okay, that if you don't have the money, you are treated in a particular way.
Yeah,
You can't
and
get
you
this,
see
you
it,
can't get that.
and
Yeah.
you see it.
Yeah.
But that's the funny thing, that we can't magically change people. What we have to do is change ourselves.
That's
And that is what he was explaining, that becoming an adult is you dropping that adolescent behavior and choosing who you want to be. Basically, it is that who you want to be is not needing people to validate that you are something or you are nothing. Do you get? It's removing your self worth or your self love from the response you get from your parents. You see how I explained, like teenagers, oh, if I do this, I'm a good kid. No, now you understand that I am doing this not because I want my parents to say I'm good,
But
or my
I'm doing
teachers.
this because I want my spouse to say. I'm doing this because I want my boss. I'm doing this
So
because I
yeah,
want
that
my
is still,
friends.
I'm saying that is still happening. But then he said, like, becoming an adult, and I think that
No, like becoming
I
an
have seen
adult
that.
is like being free
Yes,
to decide when
who
or
who
who
you want to be.
exactly who not requires but who deserves your your attention or your say,
Choosing.
yeah, or your say your
So you are not like
who
doing.
deserves to validate you.
I think
Like
to me, so I think you are the only one that can validate yourself to the point you feel you are enough.
yeah, that is it.
Do you
But
get? That
yeah,
is when where somebody comes to tell you, oh, Cindy, you're a failure, or George, because you don't have 100,000 Ghana cedis in your account, you're a failure. You right now, won't you laugh?
yeah,
You laugh, I'll laugh. Like, I won't take it personal, I'll laugh.
yeah. What do
But
you-
if you are still in that funk, you'll be upset.
Sure.
You say, oh, I'm a failure. Like, you
Yeah, even for
internalize it.
sleeping.
But
You won't
exactly, you
sleep
won't
that
sleep.
night.
But for people that are out of the funk, we don't get that validation from
We don't
you.
need
We
it.
don't care. It's like your validation doesn't matter that much to me anymore. Do you get? You see, even when it comes to romantic partners, that can be hard. But even me, I had to learn that and see that in a way at some point. I used to seek validation from these people to see that maybe I was worthy of being loved. I'm good enough. But breaking out of that nonsense
That
mentality,
mindset.
that mindset, it shows you that whether people come into your life or leave, it has nothing to do with you. And I'm not saying that it's not possible that you are a terrible person. No,
No, even
no,
if you
I'm
are a
saying that it
terrible
does.
person,
Yeah,
the people decide to either stay with you
or
or
leave.
not, and that's not
That
your
shouldn't
doing.
remove anything from you or think that you are unworthy of someone else liking you.
But there are
This.
people who like terrible people.
Exactly.
Like you see, if we
Exactly.
open
They
our
like.
mind,
Mm-hmm.
if we open our mind to a broader perspective of
Okay.
things, and to say, yeah, but and it is true that people like worse things.
Exactly.
If I'm
They like
worse,
wise things.
let me wait for those who like, instead of really trying too hard to change who I am. If I really love who I am,
Yes.
then let me wait.
You can
Because
wait
there's
for people that you don't need to do anything for them to like you.
yes,
I think that is the best part of
and
it.
even they don't have to like you.
You don't exactly. You
And
don't
but
have.
they'll be communing with you.
You
They don't
don't. You
like you,
don't.
but they commune with
You
you.
see this thing that you say that you can't pour what you don't give, what you don't have. You get. You
Yes.
can't give. If you don't like yourself, like, sorry, you are seeking respect from outsiders when you don't respect yourself. If you respect yourself, you don't need it. Like, you don't need to seek it from outside. That energy flows. You see, you carry yourself in a way that people can mess. Even when people try to mess with you, they be like, ah, nah.
You see, so attraction.
Exactly, law of attraction.
Yeah, you see,
No, but see, there's something I want to ask you. A lot of people say what you think you attract, but I don't think it's completely true. I think that people can be attracted to your energy generally, but you can create boundaries on the people that you can entertain or not.
I mean, there are people, they are vampires.
Yes,
who are
exactly.
looking for energy to sap. You get it, and you
I
are
have a
full of
story.
energy, and so yeah, people are looking for you. People, you have to.
Someone I met a while ago, I blocked him. We don't talk. We stopped talking like over a year or so. He said something that he was going through a lot. Me, I'm coming from a lot. So let's not be like you are the only one that has life issues. He's like that. He said something that, don't you know, I'm trying to tap into your energy. Blah blah blah. What? Do you know what that means? He was intentionally trying to do things to make me miserable while he's happy.
Yeah.
I'm serious. This person said to me that he was acting like an asshole throughout the whole day. And he was like, no, I was trying to make you miserable to make you happy. Me, normally, yeah, I don't think I happen. See, I have not given anybody the privilege to make me happy or sad. I make myself happy. Do you get? You can add to it. But this person is intentionally trying to be an asshole to me. Do you get? Make me miserable. So that you can do what? So do you see how like that sounds so, when I heard it, I'm like, are you insane? Like, does that sound correct to you? That's why when I said that when you said like some people are vampires, that's it.
Yeah.
They try to take out whatever it is you are feeling happy. They try to snuffle it with their how can that be?
It's their makeup, it's their nature.
Wow.
You see, and they don't see anything wrong with it.
Of course.
Yeah, but they are also the rocks. Okay, they're also the rocks that you are supposed to grind and sharpen ourselves.
For me, I didn't even feel like upset about it. It was just weird that is like your intention. It's weird.
Yeah, but some people actually want to kill people.
Yeah, that for fun.
This person wants to make you get sad. I hope you get what I mean.
Yes, I
People are evil enough to kill.
Yes, and they find the thrill in it.
Yeah, and this is just trying to make you sad.
Make me miserable, not sad.
Like it's normal. Like you can live with someone who wants to make you miserable a little bit.
Yeah, not someone that's trying to kill you.
Yeah, just make you a little miserable. Lie to you in a way and then tell, oh, I'm lying.
No, they won't tell you you're lying. They'll gaslight you and tell you that it's in your head. I'm serious. Right. See, do you know, like, if there's anything, that has scared me in this life, it's human beings. And it is their capabilities that are scary. Someone said that we don't fear the internet or social media. We fear people. We fear the intentions of people. I know people like to use the social media. No, it's people that we are actually scared of what they can do.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, for me, like has been like the scariest thing my whole life. Is human beings. Nah. I say it like wow.
Yeah, I mean,
do you know, like, the people that have scared me, it's people that gaslight you. It's like me making you feel a certain way right now and telling you, George, it's in your head.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. You see, you are telling me I did something. I'm telling you, you are crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. Yeah, yeah. Thinking you should. See, like this is their default. I've seen people switch into this mood, and I'm like, do you get like when you all your life you practice avoiding accountability that you not push it to somebody. It's like I lied to you, and I'm like, I didn't like it's you that made me lie to you.
Yeah.
What?
See, and people are living in such situations and they can't do much about it.
Yeah, which is sad.
I'm gone. Or I have to run away. Yeah, because I want my peace of mind.
Yeah.
I have to take my mind away, far away. So sometimes it's good to run away so you can live to fight.
Yeah, so I like that it's clear that even with your thinking, your law of attraction, you can still people can still be attracted to your energy. Yes, vampires, people with good intentions, they can be attracted to your energy. But is that creating boundaries that helps you filter out people that you can how like you can agree to live with?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Because I like that sometimes when we talk about these things, I like to explain it deep. Because sometimes people take surface words. I know things are not black and white. Sometimes they are extras. Like it's gray. It's very gray.
Yeah. And shades of gray.
Yes, you need to
different shades.
You need to know that even if we are saying that this is this, open your mind to possibilities of more things.
Everything is fluid.
Yes.
Even gender is fluid.
Exactly. Even gender is a social construct. Let me just put it there.
Yeah. So these are some of the crazy things. I know this is crazy. If you are a very staunch Christian, I'm surprised you've listened to this.
I swear.
To this point.
Oh, some people wouldn't listen.
Yeah, I mean, some are open-minded.
Because I'm very open about my.
If you are open-minded, then it means you are not the staunch Christian or the Christian I'm talking about.
I'm very open about my non-religious affiliation with Christians.
Yeah. So thank you for listening.
Yes. I hope it was very, very crazy.
Yes. I hope it was very, very crazy. Yeah, we don't intend to make it interesting.
Yeah, but you can check out the books. Which book? We mentioned The Secret, Crazy Wisdom by Chognam. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
The name is a mouthful.
Which other one?
The Secret.
Yeah. Conversations with God.
Conversations with
by
God.
Neil Donald Walsh, right?
Neil Donald Walsh. Yeah. So that's in 3 parts. But I think we should take time to at least have time. One of the books, one by one. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to have copyright.
We should do. No, since we are buying the books, I don't think so. We are just discussing it, not like we're reading.
Yeah. So
maybe something that I'm not doing before. I want to do a review.
I haven't done that.
Yeah. So when you do it, I want to do a review for it personally because I really liked it. Okay. So thank you for listening. Enjoy.
Crazy moments.
Hi friend, thank you for listening and getting to the end of this episode. I am your host, Cindy Cinderella. I hope this brought you moments of laughter, a sense of community, and an opportunity to ask deeper questions. But most of all, I hope you're more inspired to be kinder to yourself on your path to creating the life you want. Thank you for always coming back. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and share with your favorite people. Follow us at Time with Rella on Instagram to stay updated on all the fun things that will be coming up. See you in the next episode. Bye.